Hey guys, welcome to Hive Studios. Today I have got my second video for wargames tournaments. Now wargames tournaments make laser cut scenery for wargaming. They also do bases, display movement trays, counters and gaming aids. Now the product that I've got here is a laser cut MDF terrain piece from the CityFast 2 range, and this is the wide 3-floor warehouse ruin. Now, to assemble this, all you need is some wood glue. For me, personally, I prefer Gorilla Wood glue as it has quite a good tackness to it, and it is really strong as well. It is water resistant, which is good. And I simply apply this with a brush, and I've just got it in a little pot there. So to get started, we'll take the label off and we'll check out the pieces we've got. Now, one good thing I do like about wargames tournaments scenery is the fact that it doesn't require a lot of cutting compared to other pieces where they come on like the big sheet and you've got to trim all the pieces out, etc. This already comes pre-done for you, which is pretty simple. So first of all, you've got the garage door out a bit. Then you've got what looks to be a billboard outer. You've then got 2 fan hatches or vents. You've then got 1, 2, 3 floors. Now, as you'll probably know, or if you don't, the floors in buildings like this, they all go in various sizes. So you'd have like your biggest one to the bottom, next one, then next one. So that's your 3 floors. So pop them on that side. Then you've also got your side piece and your other front / side piece. Now, this piece is the main piece we'll be working on first, and you'll need these pieces here for this. So what you need to do is we'll start on the fan sections first, and all you do is simply apply a bit of glue around the outside of it. Now for me, what I tend to do with my wood glue is put it in a tub before you start using it and let it stand there for approximately 10 to 15 minutes, just so it builds up the tackness to it. And so what we're going to do, got this piece here, this is your first vent. Now if you notice on here, you can see the vents there, the outline's already pre-done for you so that you know that you're getting it in straight. So there's your first one on. So we'll take the next piece and just repeat the same process. Careful not to get any glue seepage around the edges, because you will find that sometimes your primer and paint don't stick to it, or sometimes it will, but it doesn't always mix well. So just wipe off any excess around the edge, and then just simply do the same again with that, and just make sure it's all in position, and there we go. That is your first piece done. So then we're going to do the garage door. Just repeat the same process again, but with this piece, what I tend to do, if it's a larger piece, just run straight down the middle with it, and then take your brush along flat ways, and you get like a nice even little layer. And do the same again, wiping off any excess as you go. Now this piece just fits right around the outside of this garage piece, and just apply a slight bit of pressure to get the tackness on it. So then you've got your like your billboardy bit, which is a nice nice piece. But what you also get in the packet is a flat piece as well to put that on the back. So what we'll do, we'll assemble this piece first, and just simply just run, get some glue on there first, just run that straight down the edge, and along this front seam here. And then once you've done that, just simply run your brush along flat. I think I keep going off camera as well. Remember, any excess, take that away. And then just make sure you're level with this on all areas. And then on the back of it, just wipe off any glue. Then on the back, you can then just put this on the back. You don't have to be right the way around the edge, just as long as it's got something to adhere to. And remember, with it being a flat piece anyway, it's just going to squish it out. So pop that on there and just check that's level. There, that's about level there. Although it does look like it's going up that side there. Try and level that out a bit. There. Right, so that is your first bit done. So we can then set that aside to to dry. So then you want your other side piece, and just simply take your glue and just pop this along this side ridge here. And along this ridge here. Now don't worry along this bit whether there's any extras, because you can just take that off with your brush. So now you've got that on there, you then want to move back to the main piece that we were just doing and just slide that in. I always find it better to slide it in on an angle. Just trying to get lined up there. There we go. Just slide that into there and let that sit up. Now don't worry if the pieces don't fit fully, because you can sort that later, but that's the main bit of it done there. We'll turn that round so you can then see the next part I'm going to do. So we'll start with your flooring piece. You always start with your bottom first, and just quite simple with this, just get your glue straight along the edge. And don't forget, if you feel free to check out the other video I did for Wargames tournaments, and that's also on the channel as well. So whilst we install this, just quite simple, just make sure you've got everything lined up. Now I've got that lined up there, but it doesn't seem to want to go in. Not sure why. There we go. Now this piece actually has got a bit of curvature in it. So what we'll do, we'll take this clamp here, just to hold that top. So yeah, this piece actually has got a bit of curvature on this bottom bit here, as you can see. So I think what we'll probably do there is, always handy to have some elastic bands. I've got a nice elastic band here. Just wondering best way to tie it off would be if we start on this side here and layer it, try to get it around that bit. I think what we'll probably do is we'll sort that bit. Where's my thing? So got some of these velcros, and due to the size of it, I'm going to extend a couple of them together. Just so there's enough to wrap around the outside. Just make sure we get that into there. Just trying to get that bit in. So as you can see, we've now tied that bit in so that there should be sturdy enough in there. So then we move on to our next floor and just repeat the same process again. And this time we shouldn't have any issues, and just simply slide that into there and just run your finger along, take off any excessiveness. Then we'll do our last floor. So that is our last floor going in, and there is the building done. So what I'll do is I'll put my brush over there. I'll show you the back of the building first. That there is the back, quite nice and tall. And this one actually comes in at around about, on its highest point, around about 9 3/4 inches, which is quite nice. So then we'll just take this and flip it around. Now as you can see there, the billboard seems to have slipped down a little with that, but not a problem. We just pop that back there, try and level it out a bit. There we go. And that is the City Fast 2 wide 3-floor warehouse room. So any questions, feel free to drop them below, and if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and feel free to share it with your friends, and check out Wargames tournaments for some extremely incredible scenery, and thanks for watching.